Pascal, what did you feel like was so different in this game compared to game one for you guys? They had a couple stretches that were really long, and you guys couldn't respond like you did in game one.
Yeah, no. Obviously, I thought they played a little bit better for more stretches than we did. They had a lot of good runs, and we was getting there close, but just not quite there. Our energy wasn't where it was supposed to be. And they had more rebounds, everything, so they just played better than us, we gotta look ourselves in the mirror and move on and think about the next game.
Drew, what did you think their defense was doing a little bit better tonight? It felt like you guys struggled to get the shots you wanted at times in this game.
I felt like it was a little bit maybe of a tighter paint. They kind of try to clog the paint a little bit more, make us play more. They switch a lot. They do a lot of switching on and off the ball, so it kind of keeps the matchups the way they kind of want it. But I think if we move the right way and play with pace and get stops, I think it's not going to be a problem for us.
And if you guys don't have Ty, didn't at times tonight, what changes for you and what do you have to do better as a team?
I think we just need to continuously play with pace and move the ball and get to other actions. I think we play well when we are kind of random and not just setting up certain kind of plays and certain kind of ball screens or certain kind of sets and stuff.
Yeah, for both you guys, either or, you had it down to 68-66. Was that kind of a stretch where Tyrese makes, put you guys back over the hump and you knew that he was not going to be there?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, that's when you guys are able to make a serious run, and it turns out Tyrese isn't, he's your leader. So.
No, I mean, I think obviously we need Ty, but at the end of the day, it's next man mentality. We gotta be ready and we gotta play together. This team got to where we at tonight. I mean, where we at today is by having all of us, and we all gotta stay together, continue to play together. And obviously we want Tyrese back out there, but I think obviously he wasn't feeling well, so. It's on us to continue to play and bring that energy.
They obviously went small for a lot of this. Didn't have a center in there. Used O'Shea a lot. How did that kind of just change the dynamic, the degree to which they were just playing without a five-man and just keeping their?
I don't think it changed anything. I think obviously they did a lot of things better than we did. We got to continue to attack and do the things that we do, but we just didn't do well enough to win tonight. So we got to take that and. Like I said, move on to the next.
Pascal here in the back. 4 games in 7 days, 3 different cities. You had to dig out of that big hole. What kind of toll did that take on you in that fourth quarter of all the energy it expanded not only tonight but throughout this week?
Yeah, it's hard. It's playoffs, baby. That's what you. I think for me especially, last year I was sitting here watching this and being pissed, and I wanted to be part of this. So it's a blessing, and. No matter how tired you are, this is the stage you want to be in, and there's no excuse for that or whatever. We here, we want to compete at the highest level and try to win, and we're blessed to be playing at this time of the year.
Obviously, Tyrese went out of the game for good in the third quarter, but it seemed like he wasn't feeling well all night. Did he convey to you guys that he wasn't right, and did you feel like you had to do a little more?
It seems like a Tyrese question.
Well, he's not up there. You guys are.
Yeah, but I think Tyrese was ready to go. He was playing, and I think he got hurt, and that's that.
Guys, still undefeated at home in the playoffs. Still undefeated at home in the playoffs. What are you expecting the environment to be like this weekend, and why have you guys been playing so much better at Gamebridge?
I think, obviously being at home, our fans, they give us so much energy, just playing that. I think obviously for me, I'm experiencing now, for the first times, the games is just so much more energy and they're so passionate about our team. And we just, just go out there trying to compete to the best of our abilities. And, we can't wait to see the fans out there on Saturday and just see the energy that they're going to bring. To support us, which they've done all year. We're just so excited, I think. But more important than that is just obviously losing sucks. And for us, like once we lose, we want to go back and play better. And yeah, like that's the energy that we have going to the next game. And we got to give everything. You know, we got to give everything that we have, not only for us and for our team, but for our fans.
Fellas, this is a battle of two of the top offenses in the NBA. What do you guys say to people who criticize your defense and say that's one of your weak points?
I think our defense got a lot better, and I think obviously for me coming in at that time of the year, and I can see the progress that the team has made, in everyone, the commitment from the coaches, from the players, and like we're here for a reason, and we're here because we did all the right things and we continue to do the right things, and I'm proud of our guys. Like obviously Drew, big part of our defense, Aaron, Ty, like making efforts, Miles, like it just go down the line. Guys are getting better, and that's the reason why we're here, and we're going to continue to get better. Obviously tonight it wasn't the game that we wanted to be, but we rectified for the next game.
One quick follow-up. What are you guys seeing from Tatum? Like it seems like he's doing everything but hitting three-point shots. Like what's it like going into him when his three-point shot isn't falling?
I mean, we know he's a good player. He can score from a lot of different places on the court. He likes to get to the three off the dribble. I think we've done a good job of throwing different guys on him and making it tough on him. And we got to keep making him take tough shots.
Drew, just going back to being undefeated at home since March, how do you use this as a reset and emphasize having confidence playing in the field house and that this series isn't over yet?
Yeah, I mean, y'all said it was a long road trip. I think it would be nice for all of us to get home, get in our own beds. And we're excited to play in front of our fans. It's going to be a big weekend with the race in there. So we can't wait to get back on the home court.
Back now, but just want to talk a little bit at the end of the second quarter when you guys had already obviously fallen behind by a bunch. I think you had the last 10 points and I think 12 of the last 14. You talked before about wanting to be the guy in those circumstances when maybe things aren't working, being a guy that can get a bucket. Just what did you see and what worked out in that stretch?
I think we got stops and we started running a little bit, and I think obviously it feels good when if you make a shot or whatever. But I think just the fact that we were just more aggressive, we got stops, we got rebounds, which we didn't do for a good pass of the game. But I think however we want to play as a team, like I feel like I'm able to do that. And if it's playing fast, I'm able to do that. If it's playing slow, I'm able to do that as well. So we just got to continue to play together, find ways to again, we can't be out rebounded and things like that against a team like they're the best team in the league. So we got to get more possessions and we got to fight for that. We got to fight for everything.
Last one on the right.
Pascal, with the way you guys could score and the way you guys have erased deficits before, was it tough not to be out there in the last few minutes of that game, not trying to, with the starters trying to cut into that?
No, I mean I think our depth has been like everything for us, and that's the way we play. And again, whoever is out there on the floor gotta step up, and we gotta be together and try to do our best. And we just can't wait. It's gonna suck. It's tonight. We're gonna losing, and I think we have the guys to understand how hard it is to win, and we know that we can bounce back, and we've done it all year. And it's time to dig deep and just go out there and compete at the highest level in front of our fans.
Awesome. Thank you.